MCC predictions. Oh, I'm actually so excited. MCC All-Stars is just 1 week away, and I should have done my predictions a long time ago, but that's okay. Alright guys, before we get into it, I just want to remind you guys to subscribe. Only 30 of my subscribers are actually subscribed. If you want to help me out, that actually helps me out a ton. Also, I'm a brave verified creator. If you want to send me some money, I'll take it. Yeah. Good stuff. Anyways, let's break down the teams. On red, we have Sapnap, Bad Boy Hale, Dream, and George. Orange, we have Whis, Jimmy, Joel, and Whip. Yellow, Quig, Shelby, CPK, Smajer, Lime, Illumina, SB, Sylvie, and Finn. Green, Cub, Pete, Ragai, Rocky, and Grian. Cyan, Puns, Jojo Souls, Chem Puffy, and Blushy. Aqua, Curinos, Bitzel, Minimuka, Eret. Blue, Fruit, False, Ren. H, that is a classic team, I'm not gonna lie. Purple, Curtsy, Michael McShill, Burn, Kara Corvus. Pink, Philza, Tubbo, Tommy, Wilbur. Anyways, that is the team's breakdown. Let's talk about keys to victory for a second. For red, don't make any mistakes. That's particular for Dream and Sapnap. They have a really good chance of winning, and that's also dependent on them not getting Build Mart, or if they do get Build Mart, making sure it's very early in the event. Because Build Mart is single-handedly, like, George is okay and Bad is okay at Build Mart, but there are teams that are going to do a lot better in Build Mart. Orange, Wisp, Jimmy, Joel, Fwip. Joel and Jimmy need to do really well individually. I think they'll be good as a team. Wisp and Fwip will do all right individually, but it's mostly down to Joel and Jimmy not tanking them in points in games such as either not tanking them in points in games such as Hole in the Wall. For yellow, it's just Shelby not throwing. Everyone else, CPK, Quig, and Smajer are all very good competitors. I think they'll do really well as well. For lime, it's Finn not wearing acrylic nails and just good teamwork overall. For green, it's, well, yeah, Cub, Green, and Ragaraki all need to do well individually. They'll do well as a team. I think this can be a really good team. Pete's really good at coordinating things. Green's really good at coordinating things. But it's just about getting those individual points, especially if Grian, I don't think he's sick anymore, but obviously in MCC 18, because he was sick, he did not do particularly amazing. For Cyan, Jojo and Blushy need to practice a lot. So their only MCC experience is from MCC Rising. Now the thing is with MCC Rising is that all the competitors in there had never ever been in something like an MCC before. Meaning everyone was new and the playing field was actually pretty level. But now we're in an MCC All-Stars, meaning everyone here has played in multiple MCCs and also won before. Meaning it's going to be a lot harder. Meaning it's kind of up to Puns. Puffy's not that great. But unless Jojo Souls and Blushy can do really well, I don't think they're going to go very far. Aqua, I think they need to do well in team games. I think individually they'll do alright. Kirinos is good. Bitzel's good. Overall, they're not going to do great, I don't think. But I don't think they're going to do terrible either. Blue, False and Ren need to do well individual. Hbomb needs his Wi-Fi fixed. Obviously, MCC 18, he has some serious internet issues. It was throwing him off, especially in games like Hole in the Wall when it was not the connection he was used to, and he definitely had to play it a lot differently. Fruitberries is going to do well individual. H is going to do well individual. It's mostly just getting False and Ren to perform well in the individual events like Hole in the Wall. But I think they're going to do well. That is a really stacked team with Fruitberries being 2 times winner, False 3, Ren 1, and Hbomb 4. This team's also played together multiple times. The communication between Fruit, False, Ren, and H is insane. It's absolutely off the charts. This is a really good team. Purple, key to victory. Michael and Kara doing well individually, and I think Dave needs to be more of a team player. He's obviously very good individually, very good at PvP. But unless he can do well individually, I don't think the team's good, or do well as a team. I don't think they're going to do great. And lastly, Pink. Here's the thing. Any team where Tommy and Tubbo have been on the same team have never placed higher than 4th. That's where I have... Yeah. Tommy and Tubbo have never placed higher than 4th together. So I think the biggest issue is going to be managing Tommy and Tubbo, making sure that they aren't either holding each other back or holding everyone else back. Yeah. And yeah, anyways, let's get down to the predictions. In 10th place, Aqua Axolotls. I don't think they're going to do well. No one on this team is particularly amazing except for Dave and... Sorry, not what I'm saying, Dave. Krinios. And honestly, I don't see them doing that well. Obviously, this is subject to change. They could do better, could do worse. Depends on how everyone's internet and how they're feeling on the day of the event. In 9th place, Purple, Dave, Michael, Burr, and Kara. Yeah, Michael, Byrne, and Kara are all right. They're okay. Dave's good, but I don't think he's as good, especially after Orange only got 4th in MCC 18 when everyone thought they were going to win. So maybe they weren't the amazing team everyone thought they were. Yeah. In 8th place, Green, Cub, Pete, Rocky, Green. It hurt me to put this there because I obviously am a huge fan of Greens. But I don't think they're gonna do that well. Cub fan is okay. Pete's really good, but Rocky hasn't played an MCC since MCC Pride, and that was a long time ago. Games have changed, player dynamics have changed. He's never even experienced, at least unless I'm seriously wrong, I don't think he's ever experienced something like Grid Runners, and Grid Runners is a very popular game. I think everyone likes Grid Runners. It's a good balance of individual and teamwork, but yeah. In 7th place, Cyan, Puns, Jojo, Captain Puffy, Blushy. Harken back to Blushy and Jojo only ever playing in MCC Rising. Competition is going to be way harder than it was there, and I just don't think they're going to do well. 6th place, Lime, Illumina, SB, Sylvie, Finn. Illumina's pretty good. His average placement, I believe, is 7th individual. SB's okay. Sylvie is okay. And Finn is good. He's B or A tier, but I don't think he's good enough to carry the team. Neither is Illumina. Illumina is a really good guy, especially on someone like a team with someone like Fruitberries, especially on a team with someone like Ren, because he has all the movement and all the speed around strats, so he can compete with guys like Dream, Sapnap, but he's just not as good as some of these other players. No offense to Illumina, obviously. Oh, Canada. Gotta represent. But, yeah. 5th place. Where did I put 5th? Oh, 5th. Pink. Yeah. It says 4. I need to... Boop. There we go. 5th place. Philza, Tubbo, Tommy, Wilbur. The best they'll do is 4th. I think they're going to get 5th because of what you'll see in a minute. But, yeah. Harken back to Tommy and Tubbo not being particularly good teammates, at least for scoring points and coins. 4th overall, and they've played together on 3 separate occasions. 4th is the best they've done. They've gone between 4th and 9th, so maybe, but I really don't think so. In 3rd place is actually a tie between Orange and Yellow. Wisp, Jimmy, Joel, Whip, Quig, Shelby, CPKS Major. Shelby is the worst player on Yellow, I would say. Quig is good, CPK is good, Scott is really good. Scott is actually cracked at MCC. That's what happens when you've played in every single event. Except for MCC Rising, which he literally orchestrated. So, yeah, Orange. Wisp and Flip are good, which means I think Yellow's going to come out on top here, but it's obviously very close. Joel and Jimmy are good. Wisp is really good. Flip is alright. But yeah, anyway, 2nd place, Fruitberries, False Symmetry, Rendog, Hbomb. This team, like I said, is been proven to be insane. They've won, False has won with Fruitberries a couple of times, I think. False is obviously 3-time winner, first ever back-to-back. Hbomb 4-time winner, Fruitberries 2-time winner. Fruitberries and Hbomb are going to do really good individually. I think this team is really going to do well in the team events as well, such as Sky Battle. Communication's there, the experience is there. They know how the team operates as a whole. It's just about False and Ren not throwing games like Hole in the Wall and survival games, which doesn't always happen. Obviously, MCC 17, False and Green were the last people left standing, and that was very impressive, especially when they went after Fruitberries and killed him. And of course, Hbomb, his Wi-Fi situation needs to change. If it's the same as MCC 18, they're going to lose, because that really tanked him. In Ace Race, that tanked him in Hole in the Wall. Tanked him in Battle Box. Like, his hits reg was just garbage. So he needs to make sure that is good to go. If it is, I'm going to say they get Dodge Bolt. for sure. Dodge Bolt, I would say. I don't think they're going to win because in first place is Sapnap, Bad Boy Halo, Dream, George, the Muffin Squad. Oh my gosh, it's just the combination of Sapnap and Dream is too much. I think they are too good. So, yeah, that's it. Red in first, blue in second. You see the rest. Those are my keys to victory if you can figure them out. And we'll see in 1 week's time what the ending looks like. Anyways, that is all I have. If you guys like this, then make sure you hit the subscribe button. It always helps me out a ton, and I want to know what you guys think. Leave a comment below what you think your prediction, what having this event is going to shape up. And yeah, we'll see you guys around.